Hey guys, Griff Parker here. Company reached out to me several months ago actually, called Alloyworks. They make radiators and cooling products. There's a bunch of cool things on their website. They've got radiator overflow tanks, radiators, fans, fan shrouds, and probably more than that. But they sent me this radiator. It fits the 91 Camaro sitting outside. And they wanted me to do a quick unboxing video for you guys and kind of my thoughts on the product, a little review, you know. So that's what we're going to do here today. Now this is, I believe, a 3-core, if I remember right, radiator. But the thing that really drew my eye to this kit, because this includes fans and everything, the thing that drew my eye to this kit was the fan shroud situation on it. Seems superior to the stock fan shroud on my 91 Camaro. So it's got some brass staples in addition to tape. And they got, looks like, some molded foam, which is always good to see. Let's see if we can get this out enough. But as you can see, this is how they packed it. It looks very secure. There was no damage to the box when I received it, so I don't expect anything to be wrong with the radiator. I'm gonna try to get this out without damaging any fins. Alrighty. So they got this molded foam, which is perfect for something like this. Got some hard foam. Okay, so the fans and shroud are already mounted to the radiator. That's pretty cool. I imagine this is your wiring and fasteners and things like that. Nothing else in the box but packing material. Alrighty. So, let's go ahead and get the plastic off this radiator. I was looking at their website. They're very reasonably priced, these radiator kits, especially for the quality of the shroud you're getting. Alrighty, so what you're looking at is the front of the radiator, and then we rotate it around for you. There would be the engine side of the radiator. Comes with a nice little cap here. It says 19-pound cap. Got some mounting bolts and nuts already, you know, in place so that you can use those if you need to. But look at this shroud, guys. This is my favorite part of the thing. So, you know, you're sitting in traffic or something. You're pulling, your fans kick on. They're going to be pulling air from in front of the radiator instead of recirculating your hot engine bay air, which is an issue if you're in the city like me, you know, driving around stoplights, traffic, all that fun stuff. This radiator comes with, it looks like, is that a trans cooler? Yeah, but mine's a manual transmission car, so I don't need that. So I suppose, let me find a way to sit this down without damaging anything. I reckon I'll set it like this. Then I'll open that little bubble mailer, see what we got in here. It should be the wiring kit for everything. Alrighty, so this would probably be your temperature sending unit. You need to mount this. It would kick on the fans at a specific temperature. What that temperature is not included with this package, but I believe that's in the product details on their website. And there's no installation instructions included, it seems like. But wiring up electric fans is something you can look up on YouTube and find tutorials for pretty easily. This is your basic kit. You're going to have power, which would be, you know, direct 12-volt power, and then you would have your ground, and you would have the switch to, which would be, you know, this thing that would kick on the relay whenever it needs to. So that's the basic way that the electric fans are wired. I've done them a couple times. I did it once on my 1990 pickup truck before I sold it, and did it once on that 1976 Ford Elite I had a while back. But yeah, this is seems to be a good kit. I assume that these fans put out pretty good CFM. They have a bunch of blades in them. They look fine to me. So these fans have a little connector here, but I don't see the male end of that connector included with this kit. Let me do a little bit of looking around in all this packaging, make sure I haven't missed something. Well, I believe that's all they sent me. So looks like those connectors aren't going to be of much use. This is what I'm talking about here. Maybe I'm mistaken. No, they've just got ring connectors and an extra fuse. They do have one spade connector in here. Definitely would, if, you know, I'm giving them some constructive criticism, would be better to have some wiring instructions included with the kit. And if you're going to have these nice connectors on here, you know, give us, you know, the rest of it. So, but for the money, it's still absolutely worth it. This is a very stout feeling radiator. I'm not a welder, but all these welds look great. If it holds water and does radiator things, then, you know, you're not going to have any issues there. For $239, you would really expect to just get a radiator, but you're also getting fans and a shroud, so can't really complain if there is, you know, a few things like lack of instructions and, you know, a little bit of weirdness with the wiring. But I would say this is definitely worth the money if you're interested in a radiator for your 91, or let me tell you the year range, 82 to 94 Camaro RS. Yeah, so this solves a problem a lot of people have, is like, you know, overheating in traffic and stuff like that with those cars. They don't have great airflow. However, my car doesn't have any overheating issues, so we're not going to install this just yet. But you know, the fan shroud on my car, I could tell that would be an issue, you know, if I did a whole lot of driving in, you know, the peak summertime, but I don't do that anyway because I don't have air conditioning on that car. So this shroud design should give you more airflow. There's a lot of other things you need to check on on those year range Camaros, third gen Camaros, to make, if you're having cooling issues. There's a piece of plastic, what do they call that thing? An air scoop or something underneath the car that as you're driving directs air up through the radiator. That's a piece that gets knocked off if you're having cooling issues. Check that. Check your radiator hoses. Make sure they're not collapsing under acceleration or anything like that. Check your thermostat. People like to put lower thermostats thinking, you know, that's going to work. That's kind of counterintuitive. You actually want, you know, your stock thermostat, which is I think like 195 or in that range at least. It'll actually be more efficient. The cooling system will be more efficient. If you know, have your thermostat opening at like 160 and you're driving it summertime, you're pushing it, that thermostat will very quickly like just stay open, and now your coolant is running way too quickly through your cooling system. It's not staying in the radiator long enough. So those are things you need to check in your cooling system if you're having, you know, cooling issues on your third gen Camaro. But yeah, I would recommend Alloyworks. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a blessed day.